So the national championship about to be underway. The crowd rises to their feet in front of a packed AT&T Stadium. The ball is up and UConn wins the tip. Phil Nolan taps it to Napier and we are underway.
And my eyes need to adjust for a second. We're wearing the home whites out there, the Huskies, and it's a sight to see. You never think as a 7 seed in the finals you'd be rocking the home whites.
Giffey inbounds the ball to Boatwright goes baseline, lays it up and in! So the Huskies will score on their first possession. Ryan Boatwright with the first 2 points of the game. To Napier. Now back to Daniels left corner. He will drive baseline. No help defense and he slams it home! With the right hand, DeAndre cocked that one back and threw it down and gives the Huskies a 4-2 lead.
Just 2 minutes in, already 2 field goal attempts for DeAndre Daniels. He wants the ball here now in the finals.
Boatwright with the rebound, pushes it up in the front court. Giffey attacking the rim, lays it up and in. Napier has it up top. He gets a switch with Randall. Pull up 3. Good! Shabazz Napier got the mismatch that he wanted. Pulls up in Randall's face and drains it. 13-6, Huskies in the lead. And Boatwright will take it out. Now he will go baseline. Wide open, lays it up and in. And John Calipari will call a timeout. No help defense by the Wildcats, and the Huskies have a 17-8 lead.
Boatwright was simply trying to bring the ball back out. Saw that one of the Harrison twins was overplaying. Spun back baseline at a wide open layup.
Napier into the lane, gives it to Brima, but gets it back himself. Now Samuel drives the lane, goes to the hoop and lays it in with the left hand. The freshman from Brooklyn does it again, attacks the hoop relentlessly, and once again is able to lay it in.
And he said Napier just tells him he's a beast. He's a beast when he's driving to the hoop, and that's exactly what he did there.
Now Daniels back to Napier. Napier, pull up 3. Good! Shabazz Napier with the shake and bake, lets it fly and sinks it. And the Huskies got a 24-12 lead. Daniels spin move into the lane. Now a fadeaway jumper is good. DeAndre Daniels, this kid has been unbelievable in the tournament.
We were joking, that baseline turnaround, where was that move all year? It's like he developed it overnight, and it's wildly successful both in the Garden and down here in Dallas.
Aaron Harrison, the guy who has hit all these clutch shots in this tournament for this Wildcats team, stuck at 0 points.
Yeah, he's only had 1 shot attempt. They're not looking for him yet, maybe because the Huskies are face guarding him, not letting him get open on the outside. Had a wide open 3, but wasn't able to convert. It's actually his brother Andrew who's carrying the load for the Wildcats.
UConn has doubled up on the Wildcats now with a 30-15 lead. 5:50 remaining in the half. And Boatwright will throw it away. It's Aaron Harrison. He will go in and slam it home with the right hand. Timeout Kevin Ollie as he is furious. A 5-0 run for the Wildcats, and Huskies lead is down to 10.
And quick 5-0 run, and something you don't want to do against Kentucky is let them get on a run, because that's when they start getting confidence. You look at their last 4 games. Against Wichita State, they were down, and in the second half had a 10-0 run in order to take the lead. Then against Louisville, same deal. Then they took a 15-3 run. Against Michigan, same deal again, down in the second half, and then went on an 11-0 run to take the lead. And then also Wisconsin, they were down big time, and then in the second half went on a 15-0 run early and were able to get back into the game. So these guys know how to play when they're down. Usually it comes in the second half, but this 2-3 zone has helped them so far get going here on offense.
Takes it out. Now Napier, a deep 3. It's good! The kid's unbelievable. Pulls up from 26 feet and knocks it home. The senior's got 13 and the Huskies leads back up to 13. It's Aaron Harrison, a 3. It's good! So the inside-out game is working for the Wildcats, and this Kentucky crowd comes alive.
And when they're hitting their threes, it's tough because you can't leave Randall alone down low. He's done a nice job facilitating, and this 2-3 zone stifled the Husky offense.
Randall gathers it and puts it up, gets fouled, and one. That will go against Amita Brima with 2.9 seconds left. That's going to be Brima's second. And Randall goes to the line for a chance to cut this to a 1-possession game. Huskies will enter the intermission with a 4-point lead, up 35-31.
Coach Kevin Ollie says 40 full. And we've only played 20 here at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Huskies leading at the half by 4. In the next 20, we'll find out which Cinderella will have the glass slipper fit. I'm Chris Brennan, and alongside me is my main man, Mark Corey. Underway. We'll see what happens here in the second half at Dallas. Andrew Harrison with the ball. Swings up top to Randall. Huskies in man-to-man. Both stars on the floor. Aaron Harrison from his spot knocks it down. So right on cue, Aaron Harrison from that left wing gets the Wildcats within one. Shot clock crosses over. Julius Randall, step back jumper, good. Ryan Boatwright still 4 for 4 on the day. Still perfect. 10 points for the junior.
So Kentucky went back to man-to-man. Boatwright got the switch on Randall that he wanted and looked like Shabazz breaking down his defender, hitting the step back.
Tries a spin move on the baseline, and the charge is taken by Phil Nolan. So if Nolan can keep that up, he'll be the big man to stay on the floor.
Yeah, Nolan was waiting for that one, and he actually got himself in pretty good position, embellished a little bit, but he won over the referee with that performance, and the Huskies get a big-time turnover off the chart.
UConn just 2 for 12 this half, looking for a basket. As Napier takes a seat, Giffey with the 3 in front of the UConn bench, finally gets one to go! Mark, finish that thought.
So Giffey, as I mentioned, in the tournament had been 3 for 16 before that shot, well below his over 50% on the year, but he loves that left corner, and he has not lost any sort of confidence. A huge shot for the Huskies gets this lead to 5.
So we'll send it back to the studio. You just heard Big Red is in the building. Just led the first UCONN chant on your home for the Huskies, 91.7 WHUS Stores. Up double team by Brima, and also Danielson throws it out of bounds. The freshman can't believe the mistake, but the long outstretched arms of Brima and Daniels forces that turnover.
Threw that about 10 feet over the media who are sitting courtside into about the second row of Kentucky fans. So that double team proving finally to be effective for the Huskies on slowing down Randall a bit.
Napier back in, 3-guard lineup for the Huskies. Napier, high screen, step back jumper. Bottoms! Shabazz Napier knocks down that jump shot. 7-0 run for the Huskies, and the lead now 48-39 with 10:50 left to play.
That's downright unguardable. Driving left, that crazy step back that just creates so much separation and just sinks it.
10 on the shot clock. Him and Aaron Harrison, one-on-one. Crosses through his legs. Pull-up 3. Bang! Shabazz Napier. Just when he disappears, he reappears with a big-time bucket. And the lead back up to 4.
Could he sense the moment anymore? It's unbelievable. The offense had been stagnant for minutes.
Napier now. Bounce pass to Giffey. Top of the key. Bullseye!
The Berlin Bullseye does it again. He's heating up. And the Huskies' lead is back up to 5.
Back-to-back threes by the UConn seniors. And the lead up to 5, 54-49, 6 minutes left to play. Young, step inside the three-point line, rises, airballs, and the ball goes out of bounds. So a tough shot there, only 5 seconds on the shot clock. Young trying to make something happen, but the Huskies maintain possession.
And when the Huskies hit a couple of shots, it was the 2 seniors that already have rings in Giffey and Napier. And when they hit a couple threes, the whole defensive energy changes. All of a sudden, they're not so stressed out about offense, can focus on defense and start flying around the ball, and forces James Young into a bad shot.
On the shot clock, Giffey now with the ball, finds Boatwright. 6 on the shot clock, 5, crosses over, step back, 3, 2, pull up in Randall's face. Got it! Ryan Boatwright on one ankle, able to rock and converts. Husky lead back up to 6.
What a big time shot from the junior from Aurora. He now has 14 and none bigger than that.
Championship game, Huskies lead 56-52. Under 4 minutes left to play. Tough pass to Giffey, contested jump shot, no good. Rebound by Chroma, throws it out to Napier, and a big time rebound by the grad student, and a timeout called by Ali with 1:49 here left to play.
That rebound marks his 6th of the game. It had been a quiet 6 rebounds quiet 4 up until those last 2 to bring it to 6, and the Huskies get a fresh 35 here with 1:49 remaining. And you got to think, if this game, it's a close game, if this game comes down to free throws, it's going to be in the Huskies' favor. Right now, 8 for 8. They've been shooting the ball from the stripe so well all tournament long. Kentucky right now, just 13 for 24 from the line.
Here, 10 on the shot clock. Big time moment. Looks inside, finds Chroma, rises, gets Poitras on his feet, and will go to the line. 2 huge free throws. Poitras hits the deck hard.
Napier giving up the ball to Chroma is a microcosm of why he has been the leader and such a successful leader of this team all season long. He trusts in his teammates sometimes more than they trust themselves.
Chroma up with the second one. Gets it to go. So Chroma, no points last game. Playing big-time minutes here. UConn without their center. Gotta watch the Harrison twins here as Andrew gets in the front court. Drops it off to Young. Young driving left. Tries to get it to Aaron. Aaron right where he likes it. A deep three. Finally misses it, but a rebound tipped around, controlled by his brother Andrew. Fadeaway three in the corner. Short. And the rebound batted around, controlled by Boatwright. Boatwright in the front court. And he'll dribble it around. The clock at 1. And the Cinderella story. The UConn Huskies win. And then the national champions. From the bottom they started. And now they're here. Huskies 2014 national champions. Who could have thought it? And that's the game. Shabazz Napier gets that storybook ending. He stuck around with Niels Giffey, Tyler Olander, guys like Boatwright, and also DeAndre Daniels. And they win by 6. They knock down the mighty Kentucky Wildcats for the victory. And it's definitely Bedlam back in stores. And it's Bedlam here in Dallas.
They were touted every step of the way from the start of the season, even back to last year. Conference realignment left them out in the cold in the new conference in the AAC. The postseason ban was supposed to make them irrelevant. Jim Calhoun retires. Kevin Ollie gets the job. In his first press conference, he said, "We're going to take the stairs because escalators are for cowards, and we're going to get there one step at a time." They worked through the postseason ban, win 20 games. It was unbelievable even then. This season, in his first chance at the tournament, wins the title in an improbable run led by Shabazz Napier, who now becomes an absolute UConn legend. After the Rutgers game on senior night, Kevin Ollie, after the game, grabbed the microphone and spoke to the fans saying, "Guys, we'll be back here in April to raise that banner." The only one who believed that was Ollie and his team at the time, and that was all they needed. An improbable run, and now the Huskies are once again, for the 4th time, at the top of the college basketball universe.
And you can hear that, UConn faithful. They stuck around through the hard times. Like you mentioned, all that stuff that the Huskies had to go through. Don't even want to talk about it anymore. That's in the rearview mirror. The UConn tradition has been reestablished on the back of Shabazz Napier, Kevin Ollie, Ryan Boatwright, DeAndre Daniels, Niels Giffey. You could run all the way down that list. Lasan Chroma sealing the deal, the graduate student. From the first guy in Shabazz Napier to the last guy on the end of the bench. Just an unbelievable season is capped off, and deservedly so, with the national title. And if you guys followed along with Mark and myself, we really appreciate it. But I hope you're celebrating now back in stores. So for Mark Corey and myself, Chris Brennan, we'd like to thank you for following along. Huskies win 60-54 on your home for the Huskies. And your national champion Huskies, 91.7 WHUS stores.